Hi guys, I'm back. So today I'll be cooking alone. The kids are busy playing Lego in their room. That's how I know them. If they don't want to cook with me, fine. I don't want to pressure them. Anyway, I'll be preparing a very nice, simple dish. I hope you like it. No, okay. The star of the show tonight will be our new product. It's the Knorr oyster sauce, one of my favorites now. So I'll make a Claypot chicken rice. No, so it's like a one pot meal. Okay, so it's very simple to cook. It's just that you need to have a bit of mise en place, we call it, or preparation. Okay, before we start. All right. Okay, so I have a couple of ingredients here. I have here some chicken. Okay, some eggplants that I've pre-fried ahead of time. We just fried it, hot oil, 180 degrees Celsius. You cut it into small cubes and then you fry it until it's golden brown. The same with the onions. Slice it thinly. You fry it also ahead of time. I have here some French beans, okay, some Chinese sausage, garlic, onions, and also some ginger, spring onions, cilantro, and leeks, okay. Also, I have here some bamboo leaves. Okay, this will be for the base later on. I'll show you. It will also give a good flavor to our dish. Now, it may seem a lot, but in the end, it's really up to you. You could do whatever. You could even make a chicken afritada and do it the same way, or even make an adobo and do it the same way. It's just that we're making a nice meal tonight, and try to make it a bit more authentic. Okay, so that's why I'm using a bit of ingredients here tonight. Okay, again, if you have questions, just PM me. Or just message me, okay, or please subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Cachos, okay, so I could answer everything there. Okay, so let's start. So I have a pan here, okay, and I'm heating it up fairly hot, and then I'm lowering down the temperature because I'm going to pre-cook the chicken first. So I'm putting a bit of oil. Now I have here some chicken, okay, that I have deboned ahead of time. Okay, so these are chicken thighs. Okay, very simple. All we have to do is just season it. The reason why I'm drying it out is because I don't want this one later on to start boiling when I try to pan fry it. Okay, that's the reason why we're trying to keep things dry. Okay, so I start with the skin first. I don't put pepper. Okay, the pepper will burn. Okay, I'll put the pepper later on sa kabilang side. Alright, so the first side lang is the skin. Okay, nice and hot pan. Hear that sizzle, very important. Okay. Now, this is a version of mine. Okay, so I'm sure the Chinese, they'll have their authentic one, differently done. But me, I like to do things my way. Okay, for example, I like to have a crispy chicken skin later on. That's why I'm doing this one instead of just stir frying it. Okay. All right. Now, so we pan fry that one. The technique here is, you can see, it's not sticking sa pan. If you have a Teflon pan, you can also use that one. Okay. The idea here again is I'm cooking only one side. All right. I'm making sure that the side of the skin is very, very crispy. Okay, that's why I'm trying to control the heat. From high, I lower it down, and then I put it into moderate heat now. Okay, and this will cook for about, I would say about 5 minutes. Okay, one side. All right, now the other side, I'll start to season it now. So I have here a bit of chicken powder. Okay, more chicken powder, only the best. Okay, also a little bit of pepper. Okay, pepper now. Alright? Okay. While this is cooking, I just want to explain quickly, this is the vessel where we're going to cook our rice. Now, this is a clay pot. I bought this one. It's very cheap, about 180 pesos in Chinatown. Now, if you don't have this, you could still use a regular pot, or even a regular pan with a cover. No problem. Okay, it's the same. It's just that this makes it more, authentic. Okay. Again, it's also made of clay. That's why it's going to have a nice moist heat as it cooks. Now, this dish, from start to finish, once I start cooking the rice, will cook in 10 minutes. And normally rice would cook in 20 minutes, di ba? But this one, 10 minutes. What I did was I pre-soaked rice. Okay, this is jasmine rice. All right, I pre-soaked it ahead of time. It's about what, 3 hours already soaking. Okay, and that's the secret there. You soak your rice ahead of time, and it's going to cook half the time. Okay, so that's been soaking. I will drain it, and later on I'll show you how to use it. Okay, so as we let this cook, okay, the important is you have to hear that sizzle. If you don't hear that sizzle, it means it's already steaming or boiling. Okay, you don't want that. We want to create color. Okay, you can see it there, no? Okay, all right. Okay, so the chicken has been frying for about 5-6 minutes now. Okay, and if there's a lot of oil coming out, make sure you just take off some of the oil out. Okay, you don't want this to deep fry. You want it to pan fry. Okay, so you can see now the skin. Again, you can see, no, parang 3/4 done na yan. Okay, it's just going to take about 3 more minutes and that's done. So at this point, I'm going to take it out, but quickly I just sear the backside quickly, but you can see the skin. See how colorful it is? Nice and brown. Okay, that's what we're trying to achieve. That's why, the reason why I do it like, start from low, high, moderate, so you're controlling the temperature so as not to brown and cook the skin too fast. Okay, all right. So again, so you can see it now. I'll just put it on the side, no? Okay, let it rest a little bit. I'm going to cut it later on, no? Very nice and crispy. Now, in the same pan, that's a lot of flavor in there, okay? So we're going to start cooking our sauce, no? Alright, so I have here some garlic. And I'm going to slice it lang thin, okay? Alright, so I'll add the garlic in. Let it fry a little bit. At the same time, I have here some, okay, let's put a little more oil. Alright, ginger. Small amount, that's about 4 cloves of garlic lang yan, no? Okay, konti lang. Alright. Next, some ginger. I'll just cut it into julienne. Okay, like that. Goes in. Alright. Next, onions goes in also. Nice and quick. Okay. See all of that flavor there? You need all of those. Okay. Alright. Now, always, kasi when I cook, I always try to see, I always season the onions with salt. This just cooks it better, easier. All of the liquid will start coming out and it will all cook evenly. Okay, very important. If I'm not browning, I just want this one to turn nice and soft. Okay. All right. Next, okay, I'll add now my Chinese sausage. Also, I have here some leeks. Okay, just get the green part, right? Dump it in there. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that's the base of that's the flavoring of our sauce now, no? Now, I'll start adding now the wet ingredients, okay? So I have here a bit of Chinese rice wine. Okay, so Shaoxing wine. If you don't have, you don't need. Okay. I just want the flavor of it. Masarap yan pag meron, di ba? So that one, I'm basically deglazing the pan, trying to remove everything that's sticking underneath the pan. You see the color coming out already. Alright? Next, I will add now my oyster sauce. Okay, oyster sauce. Now I'm cooking 2 clay pots. No, 1 clay pot for 2 persons. Okay? So here I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And also I'll be adding about a tablespoon of dark soy. No? You want to have a nice dark sauce. Okay? Next, beans goes in. Alright? So, stir fry this one. Okay. Alright. Okay, next. I'll be adding a bit of water to it. Okay. A little bit, no? You can see it now, nice and dark. All the flavors that I like is there. Now I'll season this one now with a bit of sugar. Just a touch of sugar, not too much, huh? Okay. Also, some star anise goes in. Alright? 1 star anise. 1 piece, 2 pieces. It's just right. Okay? Okay. So that's my sauce already. Alright? Now what I'll do next, okay, is I will get my chicken and I will cut my chicken into half. Just like that. Okay? So 1 thigh cut into half. It's about 5 thighs. Alright? Juice. Don't throw that. Put it in. Okay. Next. Let's taste this one. Okay. It's nice and... Okay. Good. Alright. Now, I will add a little bit of... about a tablespoon of sesame oil. Okay? Alright, so that's my sauce already. Okay, so next I will add my chicken on top. Okay, and just quickly, parang just cook the bottom part. Alright, and that's it. Alright, now eggplants go in. Okay, the fried eggplants. Alright, okay, so next let's start with our rice. Okay. So, okay, so now I placed my clay pot, okay, over the heat, over the flames, and we're going to. I boiled already water before ahead of time, no. Now, because I soaked my rice, okay, for about 3 hours. Now, the ratio normally for rice is 2 parts of water to 1 part of raw rice, no? Now this one, because it was soaked, it absorbed already a lot of water, so we will only need 1 part of water in this case. Okay, so I have here my rice. Okay, this is like I don't know, maybe about 80 grams. Okay, that's been soaked. Okay, now I'm going to put in the same amount of water. Okay, and then let it boil. Add the rice, and then I will top it off with my what do you call this? With my chicken chicken and oyster saute. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to pour. Okay. Water on it. Okay. Now, as soon as the the water boils, I have here some bamboo leaves. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm putting this also for flavor. At the same time, all of the rice might kasi stick at the bottom. Well, the bottom part it might stick. You know? So this one will prevent it. Okay, from sticking. If you don't have bamboo leaves, you could even buy this one sa Chinese groceries if you're in Quiapo. They have this one already dried. Pero I'm sure, you know, madaling makahanap nito, no? Okay? So, now that it's boiling, add the rice in there. Okay? Now, like I said, no, this will cook in about 10 minutes. Alright? Now, once the rice is in there, okay, I'll cover this one and I'll cook it for about 5 minutes first, and then I will add this on top and cook it for another 5 more minutes, and that should be done. Okay, so we'll wait 5 minutes and then again we'll just finish it off. Okay, so it's been boiling for about 5 minutes now. All right. Now, what I'll do next, I'll just show you. Now, by the way, if you're not using this clay pot, make sure that the rice is constantly boiling lang if you're using a regular regular pot. Okay, otherwise it will not cook in 5 minutes. Kailangan steady boil, alright? So you could see now, it's almost there, alright? Now, okay, I will next add chicken and everything on top. Okay, so it's like that, no? Pour all of that sauce in there. Okay, the rice will absorb every single thing, okay, that you put in there. All right, so I'll cover it back. Now let's just fold it in now yung ating banana, or ating bamboo leaves, okay? And then 5 more minutes, all right? And then we're done, okay? Okay. So about what, 3 minutes after, alright, this is how it looks like, just for you to have a guideline. Okay, it's already steaming properly, you know, there's enough moisture in there that would cook the rice straight through and the chicken stays nice and moist. Okay, so I'll give it another 2 more minutes. Now after that, okay, let's start garnishing it. So I have here some coriander, 1 soy. Now if you don't have 1 soy, no problem, you don't need 1 soy. Again, anything that I do, if you don't have it, try to change it with what you have. Okay, that's the idea. That's the idea of cooking. You know, you use what you have. All right. It's not that I don't have 1 soy, I cannot cook this one. Okay. So here, spring onions. I'll cut it also thin. Now, by the way, if you don't have bamboo leaves, you could also substitute it with banana leaves. Okay. All right. So here, 1 soy. My fried onions, you could put chopped garlic, fried crispy garlic if you wish. Okay, it's up to you. You could even add peanuts if you like. All right. Now, this is almost there. Okay. I'll just give you one trivia. Okay. I don't know if you've seen this before, but some people, they put salt on top of their kettle, you know, just to cook the rice, to make sure the rice is cooked. This is a lore in the kitchen. Now, the reason why we put salt is actually not to cook the rice. You know, it's just something that we've always believed in. No? But in reality, the reason why we put salt in a professional kitchen, we put salt just to let people know that either it's hot or don't open it. Someone is cooking it, and that's the idea of putting salt. So if I put salt there, again, this is hot, so the next person who would touch it in a professional kitchen knows that it's hot. So sometimes you would cook and put it inside the oven and take it out. And I imagine if there's no sign that would say na it's hot, then someone could just pick it up and burn his hands, no? Okay, so that's the idea. I remember, I think my mom taught me this one. No? Hindi ko alam kung totoo yun before, but now, you know, there's always a reason for things. Okay. I'd like to say hi to Miko, okay? Miko D, a good friend of mine from Baguio. Try to visit this restaurant when you're there next time when this COVID thing is over. Huh? He has a very nice restaurant, Bistro Local. Hi, Miko. Okay. All right, so this is done. Okay, so I want to show you now. Look at that. Okay. Voila. So I'll just next garnish this one with spring onions, coriander, okay, and then my fried onions. Hey, look who's here, Marco. Okay, Marco's here now. All right, so just like that. Okay, all right. So I hope you try this at home. I hope that you know that you get the success when you're cooking this one. It's a very nice dish, one of my favorites. Please try to do it, okay? Thank you, and I'll see you again.